how being toxic is like a trend now, and it's like
when I was going through my like woman hating stage, I was like, you guys are all garbage.
a lot of women kind of regurgitate this like, I want a high value man.
That
Dancing salsa with someone who knows what they're doing is like a psychedelic thing.
Welcome to Sliding Sauce. We're back. We got the noodle head, Miss Bianca.
Yes, that's me.
Cheers. Coffee. Not horrible,
That was really good.
You're welcome.
It's like an espresso martini. It's shot.
What do you got for me today?
Do you know
Do you
the
know?
Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
Who lives on Drury Lane? No.
He's married.
He's married to
the
Muffin Man. What a fucking film. Okay.
Horrible.
Anyway, back to business. Have you ever been with a girl that did not care about your balls? Did you notice?
Yeah, I feel like I definitely have. Like, but I can't. They were never like girls who were like too serious. Maybe it was like a couple hookups or something. So it's like I didn't expect them to be like going on the balls. But yeah, like nobody cares about the balls.
They do.
They don't care about the balls.
They should. Everyone should. It's kind of like when you're eating pussy and you only touched the clit. Like, there's all this other room and all these other things to play with.
What else are you supposed to play with?
You can just like go around town, up and down, here and there.
Yeah. So like,
because you're just focusing on this one part, and there's like all these other parts. Like, and balls are fun. They're like squishy.
I couldn't imagine being down there on somebody's fucking. I mean, granted, I'm a dude, but I could not imagine being on somebody's nuts.
It's fun, and like, and oh my god, what's that comedian's name? That actress. She like does this impression in one of her stand-ups of like how balls move, like the skin, and she literally, and it's so accurate because like, they go like this. Like if you really watch. They're like just morphing, like in this galaxy kind of.
What do you mean they're morphing?
Like the skin, like because it's like it's like contracting and like expanding, so it's like an interpretive dance, water dance, like water bending, like Avatar.
My favorite part is to watch a man sleep with no clothes on, and just to look at his balls. Balls never, ever stop moving. Balls are always in motion. They never stop moving. This how, like, if I'm like, ooh, is he dead? I just look at his balls. I don't even check to see if he breathes. Balls be like this.
The balls do that?
They do that. You should really watch.
Damn, I didn't know the balls were doing that.
Yeah, that's why you gotta pay attention to things.
Damn, pussy is boring. They don't do nothing but just stare at you the whole time.
Drooling.
Drooling.
Who said that?
I think it was Andrew Schultz.
Yeah. Just like
stare at you. Yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah, well, you know how in nature it's always the
here.
male birds that are dancing around and doing the fucking.
Yeah, we're always prettier and cooler.
Yeah, fucking
You guys just suck.
entertain me.
I'm gonna peacock and I'm just gonna entertain this fucking dusty old bitch while I'm colorful and beautiful. What the fuck do I look like?
You look like a peacock trying to peacock me.
Give me some pussy, I guess.
You got to do the dance first, and then I have to accept you. I have to pee.
Universe for
Can
you.
we take a time out?
We're gonna get that. We're gonna ASMR your piss. Everybody, shh.
I talked about like how being toxic is like a trend now, and it's like I'm toxic. Like people joke about that.
Oh no! Yes, honestly.
What's up with that?
Have
When
you-
did that happen? Why
you
did it get
seen-
encouraged? I don't know.
I don't know why it got encouraged. Sorry. It was an accident. It was just an accident. Yeah, and I feel like that's another thing too that women. I just lost my train of thought. Damn it. Why does that happen with the brain sometimes? Like, why does all of a
Yeah,
sudden, like,
why does that happen?
it's like right there, and then all of a sudden it's like a whiteboard, like somebody just like wiped it away,
Literally.
and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brains.
It was gonna be good though.
I feel like maybe it was about like.
It was gonna bash women because you guys are dog.
Oh my God. This man's not getting his dick sucked.
But I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that while she's sucking it. That's so rude. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he actually loves women.
I do love women.
Yeah, I know you do.
I don't. But
I can feel that you like love women. You know, like some people could say that, but you know that they're like low key women haters. Like some.
no,
men.
I don't. I don't hate. Like you definitely go through a phase of like hating women, but it has to do with like because you obviously, if you're hurt by a woman, you fucking hate women. And like when you experience, like when so now you were hurt by a woman, and then now you're like single again, but you also have that like spite towards a woman, and then you see other qualities that those women are having that your ex had or something that they had, and you're just like, women are fucking trash. Like,
Like everyone's like this.
yeah, and it's just
There's no hope.
the dating scene was fucking weird afterwards. When I was going through my like woman hating stage, I was like,
What age would you say that was?
that was like
What
last year.
ages? Really?
Yeah,
I'm not
probably.
judging. Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Interesting.
I was it's definitely been phases of like
Yeah.
it's usually right when I've like broken up with an ex because
That makes sense.
it's very toxic exes that I've broken up with, and it's like just going into the dating scene and like hearing women like that just like what they should, especially out in Vegas. I know I always bring up Vegas because that's all I know, but a lot of Vegas women, like, they're looking for the sugar daddies. They're looking for who's driving the fucking G-Wagons, who's driving this. So it's like, then you come up to a normal average dude who's just making, and
just living
yeah,
his life.
live a decent
eating
life,
food
you know?
and I can afford.
It's not
yeah.
like I'm fucking some slummy ass dude
Oh,
either.
yeah.
So it's like, and then just hearing the conversations, I'm just like, mentally they just sound immature and like this.
And I feel that and I also feel like a lot of women kind of regurgitate this, like, I want a high value man, but I'm like, okay, what does that mean to you? And why does a high value man want you? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
people are just kind of regurgitating this idea because they're like, oh, that sounds nice. Like, yeah, sounds nice.
Well, that's another thing too, is like, I feel like almost all women are just lazy.
Okay, well, now to be devil's advocate,
I'm just-
women,
I knew
there
that
are
was gonna-
lazy
I knew
women.
that was gonna grind you a little bit.
I feel like there's a lot of women that, like, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Women, well, that at the same time, there's a lot of men who are like stuck in this
Wrong.
cycle
Wrong.
of. Oh my god!
Sorry.
I feel like there's a lot of men who are stuck in this cycle of toxic, like, hating, like holding on to hurt. You know what I mean? And like, they aren't willing to take that chance of like doing something special for a woman because they're immediately discounting them. And then you might discount a really good girl, you know, or a really good woman.
So you're saying like a man doesn't want to do something special for a woman, but like, what would that thing, like, special thing be?
So a special thing could be just something thoughtful. I think something special is just something thoughtful. Like, and then, yeah, I guess I feel like it's all so subjective. It's all so like, do you want a fancy ass chick who's gonna be done up all the time? You know what I mean? Like, do you want a chick like that?
Yeah,
Because
but no chick's
in
ever
that
done up all the time. Like,
Well,
once you get with a chick, like,
But I just mean like there are some girls who are high maintenance in the sense where they really care about their looks and they really care about having their nails done and their hair done and their face, you know, nicely done and skin and always dressing nicely. And then there's some girls who don't value that. You know, they just want to be, you know, comfy and they don't really care about having their nails done and they don't, you know, like, I feel like
I don't know.
whatever you are looking for, you're going to have to do what you think that type of person would really like. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
if a guy wants a badass chick, fancy girl boss, nails done, hair done, you know, doesn't mess with bullshit, then you better step up to the plate and do something really special to impress and pull a chick like that. You know, if you're just kind of like regular and you don't really value being super like, you know, high maintenance and like that, then you might like take a girl to a concert or something like that. You know what I mean?
There's like there's like a saying of like women love for like value or something like it's something along those lines, and men truly love like, and I think that's why it is a deeper thing. Why men will go through a deeper phase of like hating women. It's because they truly love that person and they were like deceived, or, and granted, not all men, like some men are just fucking garbage. They're always going to be garbage. Same with women, you know.
Yeah, there's always going to be garbage people.
Right. But I heard that and it just felt true just because of my own personal experience of like, I truly loved like a person. And you could even go back to like, women are the initial criers. Like when they first break up, it's like that first week is miserable. They're fucking upset. But then the next few weeks, it's like, fuck it. I'm the shit. Guys are complete opposite. They're like, fuck it. I don't need that bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know, those next couple of weeks, they're like, fuck, I kind of miss this girl. Like, oh, I liked what she did. It's like, we're just different creatures. So we like, the way our values and the way our love works is different.
Yeah, that's so interesting that you say that, because you're not the first guy to bring up that like theory to me. That like after a breakup, girls are usually the first ones to move on outwardly. Maybe not inwardly, but outwardly.
It's all very
It's
situational.
also subjective,
Yeah.
yeah. And like situational, obviously we're both talking from like you know, our own experiences, like kind of like fueling.
Women are dog shit. But
I fucking hate men. I don't like penis at all. I'm celibate.
you like penis, but you don't like men. I love the giny, but women are fucking dog
Shut the fuck up. People are gonna be like, how do they date each other? They don't even like each other.
I hate it.
And they're right.
I hate it here.
I wanted to go to salsa night today, right? And Zach doesn't know how to dance salsa yet.
What you mean?
Yet.
I know how to dance salsa.
Okay.
I just don't dance. I'm
He don't dance.
Big O King.
Don't ask me.
I want to sit in my throne and watch my fucking peasants dance around.
Another man dance with your woman. So, what are your thoughts on if you and I we're gonna go to salsa night tonight, and you already told me like I'm not gonna dance with you, I'm not gonna get up and dance, and I'm dying to dance salsa, right? So I'm just dancing on my own. Which anybody knows, if you're dancing salsa, it's fun to do it on your own, but it just doesn't hit the same to dance to salsa alone than dancing with someone who knows how to dance salsa. So my question is, how would you feel about that? If I was dancing off on my own, you know, you're sitting over here in your throne, whatever, watching me, and some guy asked me to dance.
How old's this guy?
I don't know. He's like in a 10-year age range of my age. Denied. Why?
He's got to be like
So, like-
65 and above.
Oh my God.
That's fine.
Really? Is that your true answer?
I feel like, yeah. I wouldn't like that. That's like, you don't need to dance with another man. And this man doesn't need to grope on my fucking lady's hips and fucking rub his fucking dick. No,
Who's rubbing dicks?
no.
What
That's
if
like,
it's what if he's
disrespectful? It is kind of like,
okay? What if he's like
and he could be very respectful and very appreciative to dance with you and be very respectful, because I would be very, if I knew how to dance and like, you know, maybe somebody didn't want to dance and I was gonna dance with that woman, you know, I'd be respectful. Especially like if it was a friend too, like, you know, I wouldn't be rude or nothing. But no, I just wouldn't like that. You just have like a dude, he's like sensually gripping on you and you guys are just fucking swaying and moving together. It's just like not a good vibe.
Okay, so there definitely is that way of doing, you know, holding that way. But what if it was like just like this?
So you want me to be like the high school, middle school teacher that's like separate.
No. What if we no.
That's what I'm gonna do.
What if we were off the rip just separated like that? Like what if we were only hands like this? Like what if he was like clearly someone who came here to dance salsa just like me? Cuz I feel like I don't know. You don't dance salsa, so I feel like
65 and above. I gave you the answer.
no.
fine.
There's a loophole.
There's not
What
a
if we're
loophole.
just like this? And he's like very quite obvious. Like, I would not let somebody be weird if you're right there. First of all, I would let them know. Be like, my boyfriend is sitting right over there. Like, hold my hands.
I mean, you can dance with another woman or something.
I could. That's a very good point too. But I'm just
If
asking.
you needed to dance with somebody so bad that you're
Dancing
you were
salsa
gonna,
with someone who knows what
you
they're
were
doing
gonna
is like a psychedelic thing. Truly.
If you were gonna explode and you needed to do it, then maybe I'd consider it. Yeah.
But if he was
you
like
guys
an
can,
older
grip,
guy, like just a
pinkies or
friendly
something.
grandpa trying to salsa, a friendly abuelito trying to salsa me, you'd
I'd
be like,
yeah, that's like my fucking grandpa. Like
What
my
if I
grandpa's
end-
handling business?
what if that happens and then I end up running off with the grandpa and you never see me again?
That's fine.
Joke's on
Because
you.
I would never see you again anyway. I feel like if it's a young, attractive man like trying to come in, it's just like he's intentionally trying to do something. He's not just trying to go in there to salsa because he feels psychedelic salsa. No, he's not. That's not. He's like, she's dancing, but he's not dancing. So she truly doesn't really care. It's a whole process, a mission as a man. You're looking at your process. I would process all that.
You know
I'm
what
like,
this
okay,
means?
well, they walked in together. I see that. But he doesn't want to dance. So I'm going to try to swoop in. I'm going to see how her vibe is. Maybe if she vibes on me, maybe I can get her number at the end of the dance. Or maybe
You know
I
what
can
this
get this.
means? You know what this means? It means salsa with your lady. If you don't give me that bone at least once, I will die.
What bone?
The dancing bone.
I'll give you a bone.
No, I don't want that one. I get that one enough.
Bone right in the
I
butt.
want the bone while I'm salsaing psychedelically. Psychedelic salsa.
Denied.
Anybody who dances like that face to face
Tell him to grow
with
up.
moves and that person is really good at leading, it is a very like fucking interesting feeling to be led and like your body is dancing but like for you. It's really cool.
Hey,
So
at
I'll
the end of the
hire a
day,
65-year-old to dance with me at
That's
salsa
fine.
while this man is just watching me,
That's fine.
expecting head later.
Still going to get it. Do you got anything else for the people? You got anything? Anything about
Suck
the
your
gen-
man's dick. Eat your girlfriend's pussy.
And don't forget the balls.
And don't forget the balls. Go all in. Nobody likes somebody who's half-ass.
You
And
got to
you're-
eat that Johnny.
You better eat that poo nanny.
On that note, thanks for watching.